Hi, I'm Richard from Everybody Ebikes. Thanks for purchasing the Trojan Family Fat Tyre Trike. We've put together this short video to help you get out riding as quick as you can. With the bike, you'll get a hard copy of the manual, which takes you through what we're going to talk about here today. You'll also get a page of trike riding tips, which are handy tips just to bear in mind when you're riding around, and you'll get your invoice. Down on the bottom of the invoice, you'll find the serial number for the bike and other serial numbers. This can be used if you want to put your bike on your home contents insurance policy. So a number of our new bikes are now coming out with a colour display. It looks exactly the same as the old display. It's only that when you start up, you'll see it's in colour. So you press and hold the middle button until the logo comes up. We've now got Everybody Ebikes. The Error 25 just means that the park brake is on. Release the park brake lever and it comes up with the main display. On the main display here, we have the speed, currently 0. We have the battery level shown here in the colours. So blue is the highest level down to red, and also shows 100% full at the moment. This shows that the lights are off. This is your power level, currently in power level 1. And then this shows the information about your trip. So if we press the middle button once, you'll see it then goes to the odometer reading. Press it again, shows you the amount of power. This is a new feature. This shows you how much power the motor is assisting you in the various levels, then how long you've been riding for, your maximum speed during that ride, and your average speed during the ride. So that just cycles all around through those different levels. To change the power level, just press the plus button to go up. Bit bigger numbers now, so you can see what's going on. You can go all the way down to 0, which is no power. To turn the light on, you press and hold the plus button, and you'll see the screen goes a bit darker and might be a bit hard to see, but you've got a little green light there to show you that the light is on. Okay then, so that's the main display. So to reset the trip meter, you can press and hold the minus button together. Takes you to the display, highlights the display settings screen. Push the middle button to go. Now it says trip reset is highlighted, and it says no. If I push the middle button again, it highlights that. Press the plus to go to yes. Press enter. It says trip cleared. Now I can press and hold to go back to the settings menu. Press and hold again. I'm back to the original main menu. So you can also change the percentage power for each of the power assist levels. So you press and hold the plus and minus again. This time we're going to go to the advanced. So use the plus or minus buttons to go up and down and select different menus. So this time we're going into advanced setting. Press the middle button to go into, now we've got assist levels are highlighted. So I'm going to press the middle button. So it says you've got 0 to 5 assist levels. That's correct. So you press enter. So now it's showing me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assist levels and the percent power for each one. So if the one that's highlighted, the red one, I can push the plus and minus button to increase or decrease the amount power. When I finish with that one, I press the middle button. I can now adjust this one, and then I can scroll through all of them until I get to the last one, which will take me back to the assist level, and I can press and hold the button and press and hold the middle again to exit back to the main menu. So we can also change the maximum speed. Again, press and hold the plus and minus. We're going to go down to the advanced setting again, enter. Now this time we're going to, so you can, this one, if I go to wheel, it's currently set on 24. There's a password to be able to change the wheel size, so you can't change that. If I press minus to go down to speed limit, press enter, you can see it's 25. Now if I try and go above 25, all it does is scroll around between 25 and 10 kilometers an hour. So you can change the speed anywhere within the 10 to 25 kilometer an hour, but you can't go any faster. Once you've set that, press the middle button, press the middle button again to go back, the middle button again to go back, and then we're back at the main menu. The Trojan family comes with some extra things. It comes with a horn. It comes with indicators, which we'll show you in a minute. and it comes with brake lights as well. You can also turn the lights on. If you press and hold the plus button, then the lights will go on. You see the front lights on there. Press and hold, it'll go off again. And then if we go around the back, you'll see the brake light. You'll see the indicators. And when I put the lights on, you should see the tail light as well come on, and the brake light with the tail light. Trojan Family comes with hydraulic disc brakes. It also comes with a park brake function. So I pull and hold the main lever, push the pin down and release the main lever, and that holds the brake on. Normally, so this is the rear brake. Normally the rear brake is made easier than the front brake. Sometimes the front brake lever is a bit hard to get on, but as long as you've got one of them on, that should be okay. All electric bikes pretty much come with what's called walk assist. This is a function where if I press and hold the minus button, the bike will start up and just go slowly by itself. I'm just going to demonstrate. As long as I'm holding the button, then the bike will go along. The walk assist doesn't have a huge amount of power, so with a bike like this with a couple of people on the back, it's probably not going to get you moving if you're on a hill or something. The bike also comes with a start boost throttle. You do need to be in at least power level 1. If you're in power level 0, the throttle doesn't work. So you need to be at least in power level 1. You also have to have the button here pressed in to enable the throttle. Then when I operate the throttle, the bike will move along. The throttle power is based on the power you've selected here on the display too. So if you're only in power level 1 and you use the throttle, you'll only get the power level 1 power. So sometimes if you're on a hill and you're trying to get going, you may need to go up a couple of power levels just to get that extra amount of boost. The trike comes with 7-speed indexing shifter. So to change gears, you press this one to go to a higher gear and you press this one to go to an easier gear. Don't try and pull this one. You always push and you push to go up and down the gears. So with these indexing external gears, make sure that you're pedaling when you're changing gears. Don't change gears and then start when you're stopped and then try and pedal, because it will crunch the gears. So make sure that you only change when you're pedaling, and when you're going uphill, try not to change gears. If you can, change before you go up the hill into an easier gear, because otherwise if you're trying to push while you're going up the hill, they will crunch the gears. The battery does come with a on-off switch here. You can just leave the battery on if you want. Make sure the battery is turned on. If you go and try and turn the display on and it doesn't work, make sure the battery is turned on here. Here is the charging port for the battery. The key doesn't need to be in the battery while the bike's in operation. It's only there to lock the battery. To unlock the battery, put the key in, turn it and lift the battery. Make sure the battery is heavy, so just make sure you've got a good grip of it when you lift it off the bike. The bike will come with 2 keys for the battery. One key will be attached to the charger cable. The second key, put it somewhere else so that you don't, if you lose one of them, then you've still got the other one. You'll see that the charger has 2 lights on it. There's a power light and the charge light. Both of these lights will be red when the battery first turns on, when you start charging, and the charge light will go green when the battery is fully charged. We do recommend disconnecting the charger from the battery when it's charged. So with the charging port, it just goes into here. There is a page also in the manual that talks about looking after your battery and how to charge the battery and things like that. So have a look at that to go through and make sure you get the most out of your battery. Also make sure that our batteries and chargers are labelled. Make sure that you use the correct charger with the correct battery, because these days you have 48-volt batteries, you have 36-volt batteries. So make sure you've got the right ones. Trike comes with 24x4 front tyre. We do have spare tubes for these because they're not very common, the 24-inch. Check your tyre pressures. Around the maximum is 30 psi. We'd recommend maybe 20-25 psi, maybe up to 25-30 on the back for these are 20x4-inch tyres on the back. So keep your tyre pressures up just so you don't get flat tyres, flat tubes.